In a world filled with constant noise and a relentless push to stand out, we often overlook the profound power of silence. The ancient Stoics understood the strength in stillness, a kind of strength that draws people in without uttering a word. Welcome to Live Kindly. Picture yourself walking into a room and becoming the focal point, not because you're loud or flamboyant, but because your presence speaks volumes in its quietude. This isn't just a myth or ancient philosophy, it's a reality you can achieve. Today, we'll delve into the essence of silent attraction, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. It's about more than making an entrance, it's about leaving a lasting impression as naturally as breathing. If you've ever felt overshadowed in a world that won't stop talking, now is your chance to let your silence speak louder than words. We'll uncover the secrets to becoming effortlessly magnetic, turning heads without trying by mastering the ancient art of Stoic charm. Number 1. Style speaks volumes. The way we present ourselves to the world speaks volumes, narrating a story without uttering a single word. Stoicism doesn't advocate for renouncing material possessions or ignoring our appearance. Instead, it guides us towards living with intention, including how we express ourselves through our style. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of authenticity and simplicity, urging us to focus on what truly matters. When it comes to style, this doesn't mean strictly adhering to a minimalist aesthetic or foregoing fashion entirely. It means choosing clothing that resonates with our true selves, garments that reflect our personality, values, and the roles we play in life. It's about making deliberate choices that harmonize with our inner essence, rather than mindlessly following every fleeting trend. Think about it. When you wear something that feels right, something that truly represents you, how do you feel? Confident, comfortable, perhaps even a bit invincible. That's because aligning your external appearance with your internal world amplifies your authenticity. It makes you stand out, not because you're flashy or extravagant, but because you radiate a sense of self that's uniquely yours. But style goes beyond just clothing. It encompasses your entire aesthetic, from your hairstyle to the accessories that become extensions of your persona. Each choice is a brushstroke in the masterpiece that is you. Stoicism encourages us to make these choices consciously, ensuring they add value and not just noise. So, how do we apply Stoic wisdom to our style? Start by asking yourself what each piece in your wardrobe says about you. Does it align with your values? Does it reflect who you are or who you aspire to be? The goal isn't to impress others, but to express your true self in a way that's genuine and unforced. Remember, your style isn't static. As you grow, evolve, and navigate through life, your style will shift and change. That's perfectly okay. The key is to remain true to yourself through these transitions, allowing your external expression to evolve with your internal journey. Number 2. A scent worth remembering. It's amazing how a single fragrance can transport us back in time, evoke emotions, or even shape our perception of someone. Choosing a perfume or cologne is more than a simple decision. It's about selecting a scent that becomes an integral part of your identity, leaving a lasting impression without a single word. Stoicism teaches us the importance of intentionality in all aspects of our lives, including the seemingly mundane choice of a fragrance. It's about selecting a scent that aligns with who you are and the impression you wish to leave on the world, rather than following the latest trends or opting for the most expensive brand. A signature scent is a form of non-verbal communication that, when chosen thoughtfully, reflects your inner self and values. It's a personal statement, a subtle yet powerful way of expressing your uniqueness. Just as Stoics believe in the significance of our actions and words reflecting our inner virtues, A carefully chosen fragrance can serve as a reflection of your personality, mood, and aspirations. It's an olfactory fingerprint that says, "This is me," creating a sensory memory in the minds of those you meet. Choosing this scent requires mindfulness. It involves understanding not just the fragrances you're drawn to, but also how they blend with your natural body chemistry, the environments you frequent, and the message you want to convey. Do you want to evoke a sense of calm and reliability, perhaps a clean, fresh scent? Or maybe you wish to be remembered as bold and adventurous. Then, something with spicy or woody notes might be your call. Number 3. Be here, now. Be fully present isn't just advice. It's a powerful call to action, a remedy for the superficial interactions that have become all too common in our fast-paced world. This concept ties beautifully into Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes living in the present and appreciating the moment for what it is. Stoicism teaches us the value of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. When applied to our interactions with others, this means giving them our full attention, free from the pull of past regrets or future anxieties. Engaging with others wholeheartedly, with a sense of presence that says, "You are important to me, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be," is rare and precious. This kind of attention can transform even the most mundane interaction into a meaningful connection. Being present involves more than just physically showing up. It requires active engagement with the here and now, listening not just to respond, but to truly understand. It's the difference between having a conversation with someone who's constantly checking their phone and talking to someone who's completely focused on you, making you feel seen and heard. The latter leaves a lasting impression, creating a sense of warmth and genuineness that's irresistibly attractive. But how do we cultivate this presence in a world that constantly vies for our attention? It starts with mindfulness, the practice of being aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. By becoming more mindful, we can catch ourselves when our minds start to wander and gently bring our focus back to the present. It's a skill that, like any other, improves with practice and patience. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to appreciate the beauty of the present moment, to see it as a gift. Every interaction, no matter how brief, is an opportunity to connect, to learn, and to grow. When we approach our interactions with this mindset, we not only enrich our own lives, but also touch the lives of those around us in profound ways. Being present also means being vulnerable, allowing ourselves to be seen and to see others without the shields we often put up. It's about dropping the facade and connecting on a human level, recognizing that, at our core, we all seek understanding and connection. This vulnerability, though it may seem daunting, is incredibly powerful. It breaks down barriers and builds trust, laying the foundation for deeper, more meaningful relationships. Number 4. Cultivate cultural wisdom. Understanding the soul of different cultures goes beyond knowing facts or naming capitals. It's about appreciating traditions, struggles, and joys of diverse peoples. It's a journey of expanding horizons, guided by the Stoic pursuit of knowledge and the virtue of wisdom, to cultivate a global mindset that celebrates diversity and fosters empathy. Stoicism teaches us the importance of developing an understanding that extends beyond our immediate experiences. It encourages us to look outward, learn from the world around us, and see the common humanity in all people. In cultivating cultural wisdom, we do just that. Step into others' shoes, explore the rich tapestry of human culture, and in doing so, broaden our own perspectives while breaking down barriers that often divide us. Imagine the depth and richness that cultural wisdom brings to our conversations and interactions. When we share a story from a different culture or express understanding in another language, we build bridges. We show respect for others' experiences and signal that we value diversity, not as an abstract concept but as a lived reality. This doesn't require us to be world travelers or to have encyclopedic knowledge of every culture. Instead, it's about cultivating curiosity, an open mind, and a genuine interest in learning from the myriad ways of life around the globe. So how do we cultivate this cultural wisdom? It starts with small, intentional steps. Reading books by international authors, watching films that offer windows into different lives, and engaging with art and music from diverse cultures. Seek out conversations that broaden your understanding and push you out of your comfort zone. Every cultural encounter, every piece of knowledge gained, adds a layer to our understanding, enriching our perspective and enhancing our ability to connect with others. Number 5. Laughter lights up the room. It's often said that laughter is the best medicine, and while it may not cure all ailments, it certainly has the power to transform the atmosphere of a room and the mood of its inhabitants. Laughter, with its infectious nature and ability to lighten even the heaviest of hearts, holds a special kind of magic. At first glance, Stoicism and laughter might seem like unlikely companions. Yet, Stoicism at its core is about living a good life, finding joy in the present moment, and connecting deeply with others, goals that laughter directly facilitates. The Stoics understood the value of joy and the importance of not taking life too seriously all the time. They knew that laughter could be a powerful tool for resilience, a way to face the absurdities and challenges of life with a lighter heart. It's in this shared laughter that we find common ground, a reminder that despite our differences, we all share the capacity for joy. Moreover, laughter is a powerful connector. It breaks down barriers and builds bridges. In shared moments of humor, we find ourselves more open, more connected, and more human. This aligns with the Stoic emphasis on community and the interconnectedness of all people. By laughing together, we're reminded of our shared humanity and the common experiences and emotions that bind us. But how do we cultivate more laughter in our lives? It starts with not taking ourselves too seriously. It's about being open to the absurdity of life, finding humor in our mistakes and learning to laugh at ourselves. This doesn't mean ignoring the seriousness of certain situations or dismissing the real challenges we face. Instead, it's about balancing our perspective, recognizing that joy and sorrow are both integral parts of the human experience. It's about seeking out and creating opportunities for joy, whether through engaging with lighthearted content, spending time with people who make us laugh, or simply practicing the art of seeing the humor in everyday situations. Number 6. The Allure of Independence. In a society that often champions self-reliance and personal freedom, the concept of true independence resonates deeply. However, when we peel back the layers, we find that independence is not about solitude or isolation, but about the strength and confidence that come from knowing you can stand on your own. This strength, a central tenet of Stoicism, is not just about the ability to survive without assistance, but about thriving on your own terms, making decisions aligned with your values, and living a life that is authentically yours. Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-discipline, personal responsibility, and the pursuit of virtue, teaches us that true independence is internal. It's the freedom that comes from mastering your desires, being in control of your emotions, and deeply understanding that your happiness and peace of mind come from within, not from external circumstances or the opinions of others. The allure of this kind of independence is profound. It's attractive because it represents a person who is not easily swayed by the tides of popular opinion, and who does not rely on external validation to feel valued or successful. This independence manifests in the confidence to make choices that are right for you, even when they go against the grain. It's about having the courage to follow your path, embrace your uniqueness, and live a life that truly reflects who you are. However, embracing independence doesn't mean rejecting the support and companionship of others. On the contrary, Stoicism teaches us the value of community and mutual support. The key is finding the balance between enjoying meaningful connections with others and maintaining the autonomy to pursue your own goals and values. It's about building relationships that respect your independence and encourage your growth, rather than those that constrain or define you. Number 7. The power of being you. How often do we mask our thoughts, mute our interests, or even alter our opinions just to blend in? We've all been there, but Stoicism gently nudges us back to our authentic path. It tells us that the most magnetic, attractive quality we possess is our authenticity. When you are true to yourself, you're in harmony with your nature, and this harmony resonates deeply with those around you. It's like sending out a signal that says, "This is me, unfiltered, unapologetic, and real." And believe me, that kind of truth is magnetic. Being yourself means embracing your quirks, your passions, and your vulnerabilities. It means standing firm in your beliefs, even when the world tries to sway you otherwise. It's about finding comfort in your own skin, knowing that your genuine expression is your greatest asset. Remember, the Stoics valued virtue above all: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Living by these virtues and being guided by your inner moral compass makes you not only attractive to others but also brings you closer to personal tranquility and happiness. So, how do you start embracing the power of being you? It begins with introspection. Take time to understand your values, passions, and boundaries. Reflect on what makes you feel alive, what drives you, and how you can align your actions with your true self. Then, take the brave step of expressing that true self to the world. It's not about being perfect or pleasing everyone. It's about being real, being consistent in your words and actions, and showing up as the authentic you every single day. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." In the context of our discussion, replace man with person, and the message remains just as powerful. Don't spend your life pondering over what makes someone attractive or likable. Embrace your authenticity, live by your virtues, and let your genuine self shine. That's the power of being you. Number 8. The art of body language. It's fascinating how much we can communicate without ever saying a word. Our posture, gestures, and even the way we move through a room all send signals to those around us. Stoicism, at its core, teaches us about control and awareness, not just of our minds but also of our bodies. It's about understanding that our external expressions are reflections of our internal states. So, when we talk about body language from a Stoic perspective, it's not just about manipulating our gestures to appear a certain way. It's about aligning our outer movements with our inner virtues and intentions. It's about integrity and coherence between what we feel and what we show. Consider the simple act of maintaining good posture. It's not just about looking confident. It's a physical manifestation of self-respect and personal dignity, qualities highly esteemed in Stoicism. When you stand tall, with your shoulders back and head held high, you're not just telling the world that you're confident. You're telling yourself that you're worthy of respect. This self-assured stance naturally draws people towards you, creating an aura of approachability and trustworthiness. But it doesn't stop at posture. The subtleties of our facial expressions, the warmth of our smile, the sincerity in our eye contact, All these elements of body language are deeply communicative. They have the power to bridge gaps, to make others feel seen and understood without a word being spoken. Stoicism encourages us to be present and mindful in every moment, and this extends to our body language. Being truly present means being aware of how we're physically engaging with those around us. It's about ensuring our body language reflects our genuine feelings and intentions, whether it's showing empathy, openness, or simply a readiness to engage. This mindful approach to nonverbal communication invites genuine interactions and relationships built on a foundation of trust and respect. Number 9. Manners that mesmerize in an age where digital communication often strips away the nuances of personal interaction. Manners offer a bridge back to genuine human connection. But when we talk about manners that mesmerize, we're diving into something deeper than just saying please and thank you. We're exploring how the grace of our interactions can leave a lasting impression, much like the enduring wisdom of Stoicism guides us to act with virtue and respect in all aspects of life. Stoicism, with its focus on virtue, self-control, and empathy, aligns perfectly with the concept of mesmerizing manners. It's not just about adhering to social protocols for the sake of appearances. It's about embodying respect, kindness, and consideration for others through our actions. This alignment between Stoic principles and our behavior towards others creates a quietly powerful allure. It signals that we're not only mindful of our actions, but deeply respect those we interact with. Consider the impact of genuinely listening when someone speaks, of fully engaging with them without the distraction of our phones or our own thoughts. This act of presence, a cornerstone of Stoic practice, communicates that we value the person and the moment we're sharing with them. It's a simple yet profound manner that resonates deeply in today's often disengaged society. But let's also talk about the subtleties of manners, knowing how to navigate the complexities of social interactions with grace. From the etiquette of dining to the art of conversation, these skills reflect a mindfulness and respect for the situation and the company we're in. Stoicism doesn't teach us to withdraw from the world, but to engage with it thoughtfully. And mastering these social graces is a testament to that engagement. It's about showing that we care enough to put thought into our actions, to honor the unspoken rules that smooth the way for more meaningful interactions. Number 10. A touch of mystery. It's a reminder that sometimes less is more. This concept, deeply rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism, teaches us the value of restraint and the power of keeping some things close to our chest. It's not about deceit or secrecy, but about the deliberate choice of what we reveal about ourselves and when. This selective sharing creates an allure that draws people in, eager to learn more about the person behind the curtain. Stoicism, with its emphasis on inner reflection and personal growth, encourages us to focus on developing our character rather than seeking external validation. This philosophy aligns perfectly with cultivating a sense of mystery. By not laying all our cards on the table, we invite others to engage more deeply, to look beyond the surface. It's a subtle invitation to explore, a signal that there's more to us than meets the eye. This doesn't mean playing games or constructing a facade. Rather, it's about allowing our complexity and depth to unfold naturally over time. But how do we strike the right balance? It begins with mindfulness about what we share and the intention behind it. It's about sharing with purpose, not out of an impulse to fill the silence or because we feel pressured by the oversharing culture. It requires self-control, a virtue extolled by Stoicism, to navigate the fine line between being open and maintaining a touch of mystery. It's also about valuing the quality of our connections over the quantity. understanding that deeper relationships are built on a foundation of mutual discovery and respect for each other's depth. Furthermore, embracing a touch of mystery reflects a respect for our own inner world. It acknowledges that some thoughts, experiences, and dreams are so precious that they gain in value when not freely given away. This selective sharing is not about withholding but about cherishing. It makes the eventual sharing all the more meaningful because it's offered, not demanded. Number 11. Compassion connects. This isn't just about feeling sorry for someone. It's about truly understanding their experiences, their joys, and their struggles, and connecting with them on a deep emotional level. Compassion is the bridge that links our hearts, allowing us to see beyond our differences and recognize the shared humanity that binds us all. In the rich tapestry of Stoicism, compassion holds a special place, reflecting the philosophy's core principles of empathy, community, and the interconnectedness of all beings. Stoicism teaches us the value of recognizing our common bonds, urging us to extend our concern beyond our immediate circle to the wider community and the world at large. It's a call to action, encouraging us not only to feel deeply, but also to act on those feelings in a meaningful way. When we approach others with compassion, we're doing more than just offering sympathy. We're offering a part of ourselves, our time, attention, and support. This act of giving, of stepping outside ourselves to alleviate the burdens of another, is one of the most magnetic, attractive qualities a person can possess. It draws people to us, creating a warmth and depth in our relationships that is impossible to fabricate. But compassion isn't always easy. It requires us to confront our own discomfort, to sit with the pain of others without rushing to offer quick fixes or platitudes. It asks us to listen deeply, to understand before seeking to be understood. This level of engagement can be challenging, but it's also incredibly rewarding. By opening our hearts to the experiences of others, we not only help to lighten their load, but also enrich our own lives, gaining insights and perspectives that we might otherwise have missed. Moreover, compassion fosters a sense of belonging and community. In a world that can often feel isolating and divided, acts of compassion remind us that we're not alone, that we're part of something larger than ourselves. This sense of connection is what many of us crave at a fundamental level, and it's what makes compassion such a powerful tool for building relationships. When we show genuine concern for the well-being of others, we're laying the foundation for deep, lasting bonds that transcend the superficialities of everyday interaction. Number 12. Self-care shows self-value. In a world that often pushes us to prioritize everything and everyone above ourselves, there's a quiet yet radical act of rebellion that can profoundly transform our lives. Self-care goes far beyond the occasional spa day or indulging in treats. It's about making a deliberate effort to look after our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-mastery and understanding what is within our control. Caring for oneself in this light is not an act of selfishness, but an exercise in recognizing our responsibility to maintain our own well-being. The Stoics believed in the value of the self and the significance of ensuring that we are at our best. Why? Because it is only from a place of strength and well-being that we can effectively contribute to the world around us, live in accordance with our values, and fulfill our duties to others. Self-care, from a Stoic perspective, is about showing respect for the gift of life and the body and mind that carry us through it. When we value ourselves enough to prioritize our health and happiness, we're better equipped to face life's challenges with resilience and wisdom. But self-care in the Stoic sense isn't just about physical health. It's also about cultivating a healthy mind and emotional resilience. It involves practicing mindfulness, engaging in reflective thought, and seeking out activities that enrich us intellectually and spiritually. This holistic approach to self-care ensures that we're not just physically fit, but also emotionally and mentally prepared to engage with the complexities of life in a meaningful way. So how do we integrate self-care into our daily lives in a way that reflects Stoic values? It starts with simple, intentional actions, eating nutritious foods that fuel our bodies, engaging in physical activity that strengthens us, ensuring we get enough rest, and setting aside time for reflection and relaxation. It also means setting boundaries to protect our time and energy, saying no when necessary, and prioritizing activities that align with our values and contribute to our growth. Thank you for joining us on this journey at Live Kindly. If you found the content helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. Your support helps us continue to bring valuable lessons and insights. Thank you, and see you next time.